You don't have a sales problem, you're just missing your $1 million scaling strategy. This is for the powerhouse women with proof in hand and ready to scale through precision, not presence. You're not the content girly. Hi, I have never been there. You're the $1 million sales blazer. And your work already provides and proves it. Your brand lands, your offers convert, you're not confused, you've got receipts, momentum, loyal clients, actually a whole database of loyal clients that buy. You're not stuck. You see sales, maybe not every day, but you see them quite well and quite often. You have built the real momentum, you have created results, you generated the income. But here's what I know for sure. The $1 million sales blazer doesn't settle for momentum and for some sales. She builds machines that support her. She's not chasing dopamine hits from content going viral or not. She's architecting cash flow. And what I'm about to show you today is why you're quietly leaking 6 figures per year, why your brilliance still feels bottlenecked, and how we set up a sales system that matches your magnitude. Here's what you haven't installed yet and what is exactly the thing that you need. This is the 7-figure sales engine that prints cash while you rest, build, lead, breathe, whatever. This isn't about more funnels, more tech, more automation, no. It's your freedom strategy, your exit plan. And the difference between 6-figure sprints and a business that pays you while you move the vision is exactly this thing that we are going to discuss today. You will see exactly where your business is quietly leaking time, effort, and 100K per year, if not more. And how to fix it in less than 30 minutes with your $1 million signature funnels. You know you have outgrown the way you are selling right now. But here's what you also need to know, and maybe you haven't said that loud out yet. You're leaving money on the table. You're wasting capacity, and you're operating like a high performer instead of a business that hasn't, and you are like a business, that hasn't caught up to your power yet. I know you're associating yourself with I'm high-performing woman, but that needs to change. It brought you here. It is time to say thank you, but you cannot come with me because I need to shift the way I'm selling. And you know it when your sales spike after a launch. No, your sales spike while you're launching, but then they go quiet. You're still manually following up on many things, many clients that need to upgrade, that need a follow-up, instead of waking up to daily Stripe notifications and not just one notification here and there, but sales every single day, many of them. You're still coaching, managing, and selling instead of leading like the CEO. That's why your income is capped and you're feeling like, why I cannot catch up? The world is moving, you're seeing it. And you're still performing for presence instead of engineering with precision. You don't need more hustle, baby. You need the 7-figure sales engine that converts on command. You're the queen. You command attention, you command the sales. You're a sales blazer. You need a sales engine that doesn't stop your brilliance and that doesn't depend on your bandwidth. This isn't about the ambition, the high performance. It's about architecture. If your income still depends on your presence or performance, you're not scaling. You're just performing in a premium package. And the thing is that you're not losing loudly. You're leaking this money quietly. So what is the thing that you actually need? It's definitely not more effort, it's more efficiency. Big companies are strictly following this KPI, efficiency, because this is what moves your business. And when you're already at the CEO level, you need to start thinking, how efficient is this activity? Is it efficient? If I keep doing launches, if I keep being the sales system, is this efficient for my sales, for my health, for my nervous system, for my business? Is it helping me grow, or it's keeping me on the same level that I have outgrown a year or 2 years ago? And here's where the 100K league lives. A post that pops with no conversion breach. It makes a sale, maybe even 2-3 sales, but everything stops there. There is a dreamy buyer in your DMs with, let's say, almost nowhere to land, or they land on a sales page and everything stops there, when we can shift that very easily. A high ticket offer that doesn't ladder clients upward. An audience that loves your content but doesn't buy twice. How often this happens to you? Let me know in the comments, even if you're catching the replay. Tell me in the comments if this land, if you are experiencing any of this. Let me know. And this is not because you're missing strategy or vibe. Your strategy is pretty decent, even your messaging is decent, your vibe is very high, but you're missing the infrastructure, the behind the scenes, the back end. And that, my love, isn't feminine business. Stop with that bullshit that keeps you small. This excuse, bro marketing, is a horrible excuse. I don't know where you have heard it from. Feminine business is really feminine when it doesn't depend on you and your energy, but when your energy can land in a container that is supported by a strong system that can hold your brilliance. And if you are using any of these excuses that you hear from all that noise all over the place, you only delay your growth, and this makes you bleed very big money daily, monthly, quarterly and yearly. The kind of back-end brilliance that quietly prints money while you are on a flight, on a walk, sleeping off the grid, is the thing that you need. This is the system that is the actual feminine business. Funnels are not your enemy. Sales system, cohesive sales system, not one of automation or one freebie delivery. This is not what you need. You need a cohesive sales system, and this is not your enemy. This is your best friend. Because this isn't about tightening your hustle. You don't need to hustle anymore. You're proven, you have tons of testimonials, you have completely transformed the lives of your people, and you still do not have the audacity to claim it enough and to say, okay, I built what I built that way, this is what I knew, this is what I have been told. Okay, let me stop for a second and think about actually tightening my boundaries and the system that holds my magic. And that is exactly the 7-figure sales engine. Because I don't teach funnels. I am a woman of a cash printing architecture. And while others fought to become the algorithm's next star, not just on Instagram or Facebook, on many other platforms, I was quietly stacking recurring revenue from tiny audience but premium buyers who didn't need convincing. Just a clear path to say yes. And 70% of my clients buy at least 3 times on average. Most of them stay with me for more than a year. Because I have a clear path to say yes over and over again. I am maximizing each and every client. This is your cart value catalyst. And your 7-figure sales engine is the foundation that converts cold leads into power premium buyers. It nurtures with invisible influence your whole list without you being the nurture and being needed there. And this is not less personalized. I know what you think. I want to be a human, but giving more and more access to you is not human. It's undercharging and over-delivering and burning you, and you're leaving hundreds of thousands on the table every year. When you have the sales engine, you will triple the client lifetime value through a mapped, so aligned upsells and buyer, not just buyer journey, but buyer experience. And you will turn your visibility into volume, into money volume with zero burnout. You will be writing the copy for your $1 million signature funnels in under 30 minutes and watching money drop while you sleep. This system is not about building tech. You're building freedom with it. You're not writing copy, you're printing money. I have built such growth engines for 6, 7, and 8-figure, even 10-figure brands. My intellectual property has generated over 10 millions, both in euros and US dollars, across industries, business models, whether it's going to be coaching, health, wealth, relationship, or other businesses, even much bigger, worldwide known companies. I have been the $1 million brain behind many of these brands while everyone else was dancing on Instagram. And this intellectual property and these $1 million funnels didn't require me to perform for any algorithm of any platform. Because I never built a circus. I built a company and many other brands for industries, leaders to be and leaders already, just like you. These are businesses powered by my $1 million brain, executed through these $1 million funnels and structured with sales systems so precise they make yes feel inevitable. But do you know, I live for this moment where a woman like you finally stopped being the system, the sales system, stop performing and starts being the visionary again. Inside the 7-figure sales engine, I will show you how to install these set and relax funnels that convert without you. I will show you how to use the cart value catalyst strategies that are going to instantly, within days, increase the client spend without you lifting a finger. You will literally see sales in your sleep. You will anchor your content, nurture, and your offer suite will completely fit and serve the buyer psychology that closes itself. And all of this branded to your tone of voice, your ideal client needs, and done in under 30 minutes. This isn't just automation. It's an architecture that mirrors your excellence. This is where you stop selling like a performer and start scaling like a legacy brand that you are. You're already the proof. Now it's time for precision. DM me engine and I will show you how Kay made 71K in 7 weeks from one of these $1 million signature funnels while traveling. How A collapsed 12 months of launch pressure into one smooth system that doubled the sales in 30 days. And we're speaking of millions. This funnel is responsible for almost $2 million months. It's proven way before it became a program. I have been doing this for more than a decade. With many businesses and brands across industries, niches, using different currencies all around the world. If you're ready to stop leaking legacy and money, and you're ready to start engineering scale and freedom, you know what to do. Sign up by June 30th to get 500 euros off, plus 4 live workshops and the brand new $1 million signature funnel upgrade, so your current clients step into your high ticket spaces now, without sales calls, chasing or DMs. We said you have already proven yourself. The next level isn't about proving anything, it's about pivoting. It's about building a business that reflects your brilliance. Let's build your sales engine. Stop working harder. Let's start working smarter, with precision, with elegance, like a female CEO. You're not here for the trends that fade every other day. You are the trend. Let's turn your brilliance into bank. You know what to do. Bye.